What's good, YouTube? It's about to win and build back with another banger. Today we're gonna be reacting to Deen the Great arrested for attempted robbery. Now I'm not gonna lie, this is not really all that crazy. You feel me? Due to his track record and shit like that, this is something you kind of expect out of Buddy. You feel me? So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Let's do it.
As if it couldn't get worse for them, the COB boys, yeah, that's what Adrien Broner and Deen the Great are calling themselves now. Adrien Broner's 36, by the way, have found themselves in much more hot water than any situation they've ever faced before. This is developing in real time. Deen the Great has been arrested for attempted robbery. They were flying way too close to the sun with this sort of content, and it was always going to be cut short with the way that they were going about doing things. Now, I don't know if you guys know, Deen the Great and Adrien Broner were running a 24-hour stream and it got cut short. That's because Deen the Great couldn't contain himself, and we've got to talk about it. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It goes a long way for the channel. Now, back into the video. When I tell you this is developing in real time, this is developing in real time. As I'm recording this video, Deen the Great is waiting for a bond hearing because last night he had committed attempted robbery. He was also ordered to stay away from Destiny, the person in question, and he has a bond hearing that's going to happen later on tonight, which by the time you probably are watching this, it will have come out. The stream started with the most nastiest group that you could probably ever put together on a singular stream. Deen the Great, Adrien Broner, Deshae Freaky Frost, and Tekashi 69. They were gonna go out and make a video, but Deen the Great found that one of the young women that was on the bus with them was underage, and he decided to kick her off the bus. Now hold on, I want to clarify. We did find out that the young lady in question was actually of age. She was actually 21. She would later go on to display her ID on Instagram, and even at the moment she did show it to Deen the Great. But Deen the Great was
okay, but what happened for her to, okay, if she was of age, did she just cap to get kicked off the bus? Like, why would you do that? That's weird. Like, what? You know how fast and hard their hearts must have dropped, nigga, hearing that she's not of age in that vehicle. Man, look, boy, what, nigga?
in the wrong, and he didn't want to apologize. That ego got in the way. But you know, that's on him. That's on him. But she is of age, to be fair.
Hey, get this out this motherfucker. No, dead ass. Stop and pull over. Get this out the interstate. She don't want to tell us her age. She getting out. We ain't doing that.
Hey, just tell us your age. Already did.
No. Get out. Let this off out the grass like a cow, and she can eat the grass. Get up out of here.
Is that Selena Powell? Oh my God, this is a nasty stream. Now, I'll give a reward for a fish that's swimming. Deen the Great does do a good job in separating himself from a young underage woman, but
I'm not gonna lie, he ain't have to go about it like that though. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, it's gonna piss you off a little bit or some shit because she's trying to be, I guess lame about it. Like, you just don't want to be cooperative. Like, just be cooperative. Damn, I can't talk. Cooperative. Just be cooperative, bro. But I said that horribly the third time. What the fuck? The first time was good. The second time was horrible. The third time was horrendous. But y'all know what I'm saying. Bro, you just tell them that and then boom. Just be easy with it, bro. You don't even got to do too much. Just tell them tell them the age, bro. That's all you have to do. Right? It's not that hard.
You know, you got Deshae Frost there, and that honestly won't go over well.
What? How old you is, bro?
No, that is, yeah. Tell us how you're finna drop you off.
Let me out, please. Get the out of my Stop. Okay, stop. Shut the up, bro. Soft ass. Stop. Get the out. You Captain Save a Hoe? Go with her.
Okay.
This situation got so much worse
now,
as the night progressed. Later that
night,
night, Deen the Great's kicking out mood continued when he was on a yacht talking to a woman named Destiny Alamine, and he didn't want her to entertain any other men during this yacht party. But so when Adrien Broner stepped into the situation, Deen the Great clearly got upset because they were having conversation, and Deen the Great took things to a whole nother level.
Your dad wasn't the best man, but your dad was a great father and a great man. You know, I wasn't perfect.
This nigga always drinking.
At the end of the day, man, do you, man.
Bitch, don't know your place. Get out my yacht, bitch.
No, for real.
Get the fuck out. Come on. You out. I told you it was cracking. Get out. Go home. She out. Nigga. Good test, though.
You already know.
Yeah, she gotta go. She gotta go.
I had to run it.
Hey, get that bitch off my yacht.
That's what brothers do. Test the bitch.
Bro. Bro, this is clown behavior, man. Why is niggas going so hard for? Is that your girl, nigga? What we testing? What are you testing? She's free to move however she want to move. If you ain't sitting here claim, y'all didn't claim each other and shit like that. Now look, Sometimes if you guys are dating and stuff like that, out of respect, you know what I'm saying? Do not go for the homeboys and do all the crazy shit that you would do by yourself in front of the person. If you guys are looking for something serious, do not go ahead and just do some crazy ass shit that's going to deem you, I guess, you're not gonna be the right candidate, goddamn. Shit. Yeah, you're not gonna get a potential relationship if you're moving the same way. If you're gonna take somebody serious, take them serious, or at least try to take them serious. And then afterwards, if the shit don't work out, you can go back to your dating shit. I look at dating like that. You talk to one person at a time. If something does not work out, you feel me? Then you move on to the next person. You stop talking to this person, you move on to the next person. Simple. All that talking to 5, 6, 7, 8 different people at the same time, trying to date one and date the other one. Yeah, when you're first talking, yes. When you're first talking to somebody, 8 people, 9 people at the same time, one of them give you an opportunity, you go for that one person, everybody gets cut. Simple. Then you spin the block if that person didn't work out. Simple, man. Look, hey, that's respectful. That's a respectful way to do it. But I don't know what the fuck this is, though. He overly did it. He's doing too much.
Now, if you're 16 years old, running a test on a woman probably seems like a normal thing to do. But again, DeenTheGreat and Adrien Broner aren't normal people. We know that in the past, we've talked about all the issues that Adrien Broner has had with women, but we also have to remember, DeenTheGreat has issues with women as well. That's the reason why he's been slapped up numerous times on stream. I'm specifically thinking about the incident that happened with Larry Wheels and his wife, or currently ex-wife. He wouldn't just leave it at get off the yacht. DeenTheGreat decided to escalate it. According to the TMZ/police report, officers responded after a woman named Destiny Alamine claimed Deen tried taking her phone after kicking her off a yacht. She told cops Deen got upset because other men were allegedly trying to talk to her, despite him warning her not to entertain anyone else. She claimed that once she got off the yacht, Deen grabbed her forearm and tried to snatch her phone, allegedly leaving a minor scratch on her arm in the process. Things apparently escalated from there, police say. The owner of the yacht voluntarily handed over ring camera footage from the property. Cops say the video showed Deen yelling for someone to grab the woman's phone and make sure she wasn't recording him, before allegedly putting his hands on her multiple times while trying to take the device as she attempted to get away. Cops say the footage showed the woman curling up on the ground while crying to stop Deen from taking her phone before eventually breaking free. Dude, what the?
Bro, you heard how this nigga added crying? Yo, that's making it 10 times worse. That nigga said crying. Bro.
Footage showed the woman curling up on the ground while crying to stop.
Yo. Nah, anybody that wasn't following would probably, yo, she was crying too. Yo, it'd make it 10 times worse. Not saying that this ain't worse already, but it would make it, it would add a little bit more edge to it. But, buddy, I'm not gonna lie, you're fucked. On the internet too. Ooh-wee, boy, you're done for. You're done for. You're done. Like, this is like I don't understand. You're getting recorded. All right, cool. Go ahead. What are you gonna do with that footage? Nothing. What can you do? Nothing. You feel me? But you gonna take a video of me and do what with it? Keep it for later? My nigga, like, you gonna eventually delete that motherfucker. You gonna clear up some space, and I'm gonna end up on deleted footage. It's gonna be deleted off your iPhone, whatever. It doesn't even matter, bro. Like, I really don't understand why people. Now, if you're antagonizing me, you're recording in my face, then all right, then I might have a problem with it. Smack the shit out your hand and all types of shit. But do not be in my face. That's the only thing I don't like. Do not take up my personal space. Don't touch me. Don't violate me. Don't do anything crazy. You can record, call me all types of names from a distance, but just don't touch me. Do not walk up on me. Simple. That's just me. Do whatever you want from right there, but don't touch me. You can record me. Shit, you can spit on the floor over there if you feel if you want to get real disrespectful. I still wouldn't give a fuck. But don't spit on me though. Don't hit me and don't be in my face doing this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Deen from taking her phone before eventually breaking free. Dude, but what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know what it is about these streamers. And
I don't mean to be pausing too much, but she's definitely going to take that boy out of there. Yeah, Deen, you're tripping.
them being physically abusive to women. But the fact that like Deen the Great and Deshae Frost were there and all this shit happened is actually pretty doggone disgusting. They need to stay off of yachts in Miami. They need to be banned from yachts in Miami. But I also don't understand why they don't think that people are recording these things. You don't maintain all the footage in the world. And if you rented a yacht, naturally the yacht owner is gonna have a bunch of cameras around so this person isn't liable. Why he thought he could get away with this is the most stupidest shit in the world. I think that he thought because the moment wasn't captured necessarily on his stream that nobody would have any sort of evidence of said moment. But just like Chud the Builder, yeah, there are other cameras that are around, gang. There are other people that are filming things. There are other people that saw this. And it looks like you're probably going to jail, my nigga. And even without the footage coming from him specifically, we can see in the footage that he does provide that he is clearly, and I do mean clearly, in deep thought like about the situation when he comes back from stream.
However, all she is,
Hey, wait. Did you put her on an NDA?
Yeah.
You did?
Who, the girl that walked off?
Yeah.
She should have been.
Huh?
She should have been.
Where's the guy? What are you gonna get her?
Hey, where Deen at? Don't tell me Deen went to go get the bitch. He put the bitch on there, then he went to go get the bitch.
our friends are y'all. Sorry.
This is scary?
No. But I guess she telling she probably screaming at the door. Oh, help me. Weird ass bitch.
Hold on, bang on his way back.
From what? Wait. Why did he leave?
We can't wait.
He coming right back up.
No, we can't wait. Look at the text.
We said either get on the boat and leave or we'll all get shut down.
All right, we gotta go.
Let's go.
Bang.
Where the fuck is Sam, bro?
Gosh. Let's go.
Here's my theory as to what probably happened. For those that don't know, when streamers have these events that involves like a bunch of different people, they usually get NDAs signed because they're doing freaky nasty stuff, drugs, saying the wildest stuff. You know, they don't want to be liable for that. They realize in real time that she did not sign the NDA. They then follow her, rough her up a little bit, try to take her phone in an attempt to get her to sign the NDA. Where they're stupid though is that if you coerce somebody into like signing an NDA, that doesn't make it valid. Like that doesn't make it permissible in court. That's the stupidest shit in the world. I don't know if Deen knows that. I don't know if anybody else knows that, but if you force somebody to sign something without their free will, it doesn't count. And I can already tell that people are gonna try to defend Deen that were on that boat, but somebody like a Deshae Frost can't even do it because he's drunk, right? He's out of it. He doesn't know what's going on in this situation. Adrien Broner too, just super sloppy drunk out of the whole thing. The only one that has enough wits about them to realize what's going on is the man that's actually arrested, and that's Deen the Great. Allegedly, there was a lot of screaming, probably somebody screaming saying, help me. That would have potentially been another charge. So then they get this text message saying that like, yo, we got to get off the boat or they're gonna shut this whole thing down. They start scrambling to get these people off the boat so they can leave before the cops come because they're gonna hear all of this screaming and all this disturbance and probably try to wonder what goes on right now, right? As I think about this is like the dumbest situation in the world, and it's so dumb because it was so avoidable. As the night goes on, you'll realize that Deen the Great disappears totally off the stream, but you can kind of tell that Deen knows that the walls are closing in on him. He's sitting there probably knowing that the police are gonna be waiting on them when they dock the boat.
I'm being real. The bitch trying to say I hit her. She's trying to lie on my name, say I hit her. No, I don't give a fuck.
Don't say it online.
No, the police are trying to, they say they don't know.
No.
They're trying to falsely accuse me of hitting her. And there was 8 niggas there to watch me.
I'm really taking this shit serious, man. I gotta shut down chat though. But shout out to all the problems out there. Y'all already know I love y'all. You feel me?
Now after this,
This nigga's a drunkie, boy. Look at this nigga. This nigga's a bum. Yo, this nigga's a bum, bro. Like, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this nigga that drunk uncle, boy. Yo, this nigga always getting drunk, nigga. His eyes don't never open up fully.
Shout out to all the problems out there.
Nigga
Y'all already
slurring
know I
his
love
words
y'all.
and shit.
You feel me?
now after this, you don't see Deen for the rest of the stream at all. They end up cutting the stream, and then according to police, they dock the boat, they come in, they detain Deen the Great temporarily, and he doesn't really realize as he's sitting here trying to convince chat and try to convince these other people that, you know, there's this woman lying on him. I've seen this bag before. You go around and you start telling people this random ass story, right? The young lady that he was telling the story had no clue what was going on. She wasn't next to Deen. She wasn't next to Adrien. She doesn't know anything about the situation, but he's trying to tell her this random ass story. They trying to say a bitch is trying to say that I hit her, I didn't hit her. Or I don't know what's going on, gang. I'm drunk as hell. He's trying to get everybody on his side, not realizing there are cameras all over the boat capturing this incident. It's the stupidest shit. Criminals do the stupidest things in the world. Now, what makes him even more stupid is that when police detained Deen the Great and asked him what exactly happened in the situation, he contradicts everything that was shown in the video. video. He tells the police, oh, well, I thought she had my phone. That's why I pursued her.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you? I thought. So, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up. No, you know that, don't you? You know you done fucked up, don't you? No, you done fucked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Guys, Deen is... It's so stupid. The police officers then say that the events that they watched in the video aren't the ones that match up with his telling of the tale, so they go ahead and arrest him. This is what happens when you try to farm this type of content. You're being a degenerate, you're being a provocateur, you're being somebody who is an antagonizer, you're being somebody who is uberly aggressive. You get these women in these vulnerable situations, you try to take advantage of them. It's disgusting work. And in fact, DeenTheGreat was already in trouble for a separate incident. This time he wasn't much of the provocateur, but he did beat up a guy on live stream just 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, last month in April.
As you guys can see from my face, this is not fake. I am in real pain. I have a broken nose, got stitches, I've got a fractured face somewhere around here. My eyelid doesn't even open, guys. I've got a chipped tooth. Like, this doesn't even open. Like, I have to force it. Like, it's closed right now. You know, I'm seeing with one eye.
All of this stuff, and I do mean all of this stuff, was going to come to a head.
Okay, when your hands are registered, right? I thought you used them shits to just protect yourself, you know? You're a fighter. And you're supposed to have a good mental up there to know, like, I already know I could fuck this nigga up. But I'm just gonna do the right thing and not harm him. You're supposed to be able to back away from those situations, right? But if somebody does put their hands on you, that's when you have to enforce your skills, the skills that you have learned from whatever martial arts whatever you developed in, whatever you did, kickboxing, boxing, jujitsu, I don't know, kung fu, all that, karate, that shit, everything. Then, yes, you use your skill. If the person is still being the aggressor and things like that. But you feel me? Like, that nigga, come on, bro. You knew you could beat his ass. You just wanted to humiliate that nigga in front of everybody. We know your hands are registered. You box, nigga. Cool. But it's like, bro, you get no points for that, nigga. You knew you could beat his ass. But you trying to prove a point in front of the girls. You trying to prove your point in front of people that you was tough. That does not make you tough. That makes you weak as hell. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
At some point. I just talked about Adrien Broner being the one to destroy the situation, and for what it's worth, I was giving Deen a lot of grace because he wasn't the one crashing out. But lo and behold, here we are where he is putting hands on women in a physically violent way.
You shouldn't have did what you did. But I did. At this point, I really don't know. But I'm gonna
Bitch, you was drunk, and bitch, I was drunk. She was more drunk.
No, but I felt like you was drunk too. And right now, look, bro, we gotta get this money, bro. Yeah. You hear me? We got something good going on.
Great going on, gang.
You feel me? It's better than good. You're right. It's better than good.
Yeah.
And then now we got the internet thinking we against each other.
I mean, they happy. They like, yes, they finally. I know I'm gonna last. Right. They happy. They celebrate.
They just like you when you get some pussy, you don't laugh. No, I'm saying. But look though, bro, we got something amazing going on, and we taking the shit by the storm, bro. And now we in Houston, and as a big bro, I don't know if you was wrong or I was wrong, but I can say I apologize, bro. Love, bro. Hold on, say it back, bitch ass nigga.
What?
Cause I don't know who's wrong.
Apology part, or you wrong?
Apologize, nigga.
I'm sorry.
If we keep going at the route we going, at the pace we going, Chad, we gonna make movies, shows. Bro, this shit is gonna keep going up, bro. You dig? And we appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in and watching and showing love, because y'all changing our life, because we wouldn't be shit if it weren't for y'all, bro.
These guys were at the top of the streaming game and pissed it all away because they wanted to be rude and debaucherous and get some shit off. But I'm gonna tell you something. When they get you in jail, Deen, they're gonna get their shit off in you.
Hey, man. Oh,
shit. Domino.
But hey, anyways, I know this just went to another video, but I didn't even think it was gonna load that quick and do all this extra shit right here. But yeah, let's go back here. Anyways, look, I'm gonna say this. Deen, you have put yourself in some, a pickle of some sort. And I really don't know if there's anything you could do if they're saying they got footage and shit. Nigga, you're cooked. You shouldn't have put your hands on that girl. You should have grabbed her. Even in the video that I seen of him telling her to get the fuck up out of the boat and shit like that. You should have been touching her, bro. You told her to leave. She could leave on her own. You don't have to touch her. You don't have to put your hands on her. She can go. Or get security to get her out. Simple. Simple. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But I don't see the point of doing all that extra-ness that you're doing. But, hey, man, that's the end of the video. If y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification button if y'all want to stay updated on the next video. Let me know in the comment section down below what y'all think. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.